Welcome back to everyone. Today we will cover group theory part 8. In this part, we will study ring and some important definitions of type of rings. So before that, one more definition I'm going to discuss here. I'm going to discuss a normal subgroup. It is not in our syllabus, but as we know that AK2 is not bound for his syllabus, the AK2 can ask any question. So this is an important definition related to coset and subgroup. So this question may be asked in 2 marks question. What is a normal subgroup? It is not mentioned in the syllabus, but it can be asked. So please remember this definition. A subgroup H of a group G is said to be normal subgroup of G if for every X belongs to group G and for every element H belongs to capital H, we get X into H inverse, H of X inverse also belongs to H. Then H become normal subgroup of G if these type of elements belongs to subgroup H. This is the definition you have to write. Now I am going to discuss today topic. Today's topic is ring. Ring is again a algebraic structure, but it in two binary operations. Like we have seen group, subgroup, and abelian group that was in one binary operation, but this algebraic structure deals with two binary operations. And I am using the notation R here. For group, I used G. Suppose R is a non-empty set, non-empty set equipped with two binary operations, addition and multiplication. I am representing by dot here. For all A, B, C belongs to set R, we have the binary composition. A plus B belongs to R and A into B belongs to R. We can also say that like closure axiom is already satisfied. This is also called binary composition. Then the algebraic structure R comma plus into is called a ring if the following postulates are satisfied. First is I am taking as a capital A. R plus is an abelian group. Abelian group means we have to satisfy all the 5 properties here. First, closure axiom that already discussed. If A comma B belongs to R, then A plus B also belongs to R. Associative with respect to operation addition. A plus B plus C is equal to A plus B plus C for A, B, C belongs to from set R. Don't be confused R and set R. Set of real number I'm representing by this notation and ring I'm representing by simple R. So third property is here. This is actually second property. Existence of identity. Means A plus E is equal to A is equal to E plus A. So E equal to 0 belongs to R. 0 is called additive identity here. It may not be 0, it can be any other element, but additive identity is represented by 0 notation. This is 0, not value. This is notation 0. 0 notation is representing here additive identity. It can be a matrices also, 0, 0 matrix also. Fourth, existence of inverse on binary operation. Addition means A plus P equal to P plus A, and every P belongs to RA. And fifth, commutative, because abelian group I am claiming here means A plus B is equal to B plus A for A comma B belongs to ring R. B I am taking in a general. First A I have already discussed 5 properties. B I am taking R multiplication is semi group. R is semi group with respect to multiplication operations. Means first closure I have already told you. Closure here. If A comma B belongs to ring R, then A into B also belongs to R. Or you can say that A into belongs to R for every A comma B belongs to R. This is the correct notation, I think. Same here. A plus B belongs to R for every A comma B belongs to R. Associative, because in the semi group associativity also hold. A into B into C is equal to A into B into C. Now I am using this notation. A into B I am using by AB. Understood that it multiply. For every ABC belongs to ring R. C property I am taking capital C. I have already taken A and B. Distributive property. Distribution means here multiplication is distributive with respect to addition. With respect to addition means A into B plus C is equal to A into B plus A into C. This is called a left distribution. And B plus C into A is equal to B into A plus C into A. This is called right distribution. And this will hold for every ABC belongs to ring R. Ring R. Next definition is ring with unity. So ABC was only 3 properties for proving any algebraic structure is a ring or not. A property, B property and C property. These 3 properties, if some algebraic structure R plus hold, then that algebraic structure will become a ring. Next definition is a ring with unity. If in ring R there exists an element denoted by 1. 1 is not value 1. It is a notation for multiplicative identity. Actually, this is nothing else. It is multiplicative identity. Means you are talking about existence of identity in the operation of multiplication. Such that 1 into A is equal to A into 1. Means if existence of identity property hold with respect to multiplication also, means you can claim that R is a monoid actually with respect to multiplication. Then the ring will become ring with unity. For every A belongs to R. Then R is called a ring with unity element. Next is commutative ring. If in a ring R commutativity hold with respect to multiplication operation, then ring is said to be commutative ring. Let's see some elementary properties of ring. Elementary properties of ring. If R is a ring, then for all A, B, C belongs to ring R, we have certain property A into 0 equal to 0 equal to 0 into A. Second is A into minus B is equal to minus A into B equal to minus A into B. Here multiplication is understood. This hidden. Minus A into minus B is equal to plus A into B. A into B minus C is equal to AB minus AC. And B minus C into A is equal to BA minus C. So these property will hold for a ring. Now integral multiples of the elements in a ring. Suppose R is a ring and A is an element belongs to ring R. If M is a positive integer, then M into A means we are adding a M times. So we can write any number in ring in this form also. These are some very smart definition which can be asked in your exam. Now I'm going to discuss some examples which are examples of ring. First example. The set I am giving you as a homework, discuss all these examples in detail and submit it up to Friday. The set int I of all integers in a ring is a ring with respect to addition and multiplication. These are the two operations of integers as two ring operations. The ring is called the ring of integers. The ring of integers. The set I of all integers is a ring with respect to addition and matrix multiplication of integers as two ring operations. The ring is called ring of integers. So you can prove that I plus is an abelian group. You can easily prove. I have already discussed. I multiplication is semi-group and distributive property. So if you prove this property, you will get that this is your ring. This is your ring. Next example I am taking. Discuss these examples in detail, okay? The set 2i means set of all even integers. Of all even integers is a commutative ring without unity. You will not get a unity element here. Without unity, under addition and multiplication of integers as operations. So what we have to prove? 2i plus is abelian group. We have to show the 5 properties here. 2i multiplication is semi-group. We have to prove this. Distributive property we have to prove. Distributive property. Commutative we have to also prove that with respect to multiplication. And we have to show that 1 does not belong in 2i. Means identity element does not belong to 2i. Because the element 2i will look like now this minus 2, 0, plus 2, 4, and so on. If you pick any element, that element call it as some type of 2 element is m, any element 2i, and m into, if you take identity element with respect to multiplication, should be equal to em. So e will be 1, but 1 is not belonging to I. It means ring is not with unity element is here. Third example I am taking, the set q of all rational numbers, is commutative ring with unity. You have to show that here unity element also belong. So you have to prove q plus is abelian group, q dot h semi group, distributive property commutative with respect to multiplication, here multiplication addition both, and identity element also belongs to q in case of multiplication operation. Multiplication. Example 4, the set this R of all real numbers is a commutative ring with unity. Similar problem as we have given in rational numbers. Example 5. The set M of all n cross n matrices with their elements as real numbers is a non-commutative ring with unity with respect to addition and multiplication of matrices. So we have to show that m plus is an abelian group. We can easily show that m dot is semi group. We can easily show that distributive. We can show that with respect to addition and multiplication. Okay, now identity element will also belong here. Identity element will be like this 1 0 0 1. In case of multiplication, this will also belongs to m. But if you take any two arbitrary matrices in m, then their product need not be commutative. It means the matrix will not be commutative because commutativity will not hold with respect to multiplication. Sixth example I am giving you, the set R with elements 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is a commutative ring with respect to addition modulo 6 and multiplication modulo 6. So what we have to show that R plus 6 is an abelian group. We can show that by composition table. I have already discussed this type of problem. R multiplication modulo 6 is a semi group. We can show that these two property. Now distributive property, we have to show that distributive with respect to this and this, and we have to show that if you take any element, then A multiplication B will be equal to B multiplication A with respect to multiplication modulo 6. So we have to show these properties actually. Okay. Let's see some other definitions of ring, a special type of rings. First is a ring with zero divisor. This definition can be asked in your 2 marks question. Ring with zero divisor. A non-zero element, remember non-zero element of a ring R is called a zero divisor, means with zero divisor I am talking here. Zero divisor or a divisor of zero, we can say like this, means it is dividing zero. If there exists an element B not equal to 0 and belonging to ring R, such that their product is 0, but elements are not 0, neither A0, neither B0. Is it possible? Yes, is it possible? Like in previous example, if you take 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and if you take 2 and 3 and you take in multiplication modulo 6, their remainder will be 0. 2 3 is 6, divide by 6, modulo will be, value will be 0. And you can see that if you take, this is A element, this is B element, both elements are not equal to 0, but their multiplication modulo value is giving 0. So 2 and 3 are the zero divisors of ring R. If R is a ring, then 2 and 3 will be the zero divisor of ring R. Other definition is ring without zero divisor. Without zero divisor. A ring R is without zero divisor if the product of no two non-zero elements of R is 0. Means what is meaning? If A into B is 0, then it will imply A0 or B0. Means if out of A, if product is 0, then it will be either A0, either B0, or both are 0. If both are not equal to 0, then that will be ring with zero divisor. Ring without zero divisor has a very important property. A ring without zero divisor holds cancellation law. Hold cancellation law. What is cancellation law? If A not equal to 0, then AB equal to AC will imply that B equal to C. If A not equal to 0, then BA equal to CA or B equal to C. For all ABC belongs to ring R. This is called left cancellation. This is called right cancellation law. If ring without zero divisor, then this cancellation law only holds. So these are the topics which are given in ring for as according to academic syllabus. In next part, we will discuss field. That will be the last lecture on Unit 4. Some additional topic which are left out on logic, I will discuss in end of the entire course. Okay, thank you.